Hello first responders, war veterans, and everyday heroes. I'm at Park Citizen Beach near Chatham, Ontario. I just had a wild camping night on the beach on Lake Erie. It was quiet, undisturbed, and the only thing I heard during the night was the sounds of the waves. I went hiking on the beach and my feet got soaked from the waves, and I used the secondary hot air duct underneath my floor as a dryer.
Years later.
It only took a couple hours while the heater was on to completely dry my shoes and my insoles. So I give that a thumbs up. It actually worked, and I can use that as a multi-function unit, not just to heat my vehicle, but to dry my clothing and my shoes. So if you like wild camping in cold weather, then I hope you'll stick around and join me as a Ronin on trail. So I'm actually wild camping locally in southern Ontario right now, close to the people that can help me in case I need to work on my diesel heater or my electronics or the setup of my vehicle before I actually go wild camping in northern Ontario during the winter. That's my plan, to do a lot of winter camping. But before I do that, I want to make sure that I shake down this vehicle and I feel safe and comfortable with everything that I had set up initially, and any modifications that I need to do to ensure that I have planned for every foreseeable opportunity that arises when crap hits the fan. I know you can't be perfect, but you gotta try. That makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you.
Well, you know what they say, there are no kingdoms without rulers. Are you ready for change? We could be kings and queens every day. On the low, we are brave. Yes, even braver than the bravest. So let's go, start the race. We should be kings and queens every day. You've been trying to find your crown, happy camper through the ups and downs, keeping calm, winning ground. Let's build castles now. We'll make gold on our way up, through them trees before we reach them tops. Oh no, half isn't enough. Let's build castles now. Well, you know what they say, there are no kingdoms without rulers. Are you ready for change? We could be kings and queens every day. On the low, we are brave. Yes, even braver than the bravest. So let's go, start the race. We should be kings and queens every day. We should be kings and queens every day. We should be kings and queens every day. We should be kings and queens every day.
I'm just getting ready for bed, and unfortunately I didn't really take a lot of video footage, especially when I was four-wheel driving up and down this roadway. A lot of times I just forget to videotape. But in the future, I will try to videotape when I am four-wheel driving. But for this video, I just forgot to do all those things because I was having so much fun. I was like this big kid. Well, I am a big kid. I wasn't paying attention, and when I was looking for a place to actually park, I buried my vehicle into some mud and bog and got stuck. So I had to put it into four-wheel drive low and drive out of it. It was a lot of fun. I threw up a lot of mud, got my truck real dirty, and I completely forgot to film it. But I will get better at doing this, I promise. The only thing I can show you, hopefully, is some of the war wounds of the mud. It's dark out, so you probably won't see too much of it. You just have to take my word for it. I use the iOverlander app to wild camp, and the GPS coordinates that they gave me to wild camp is extremely muddy and wet in that area. So I decided I didn't want to park there because I don't want to just park and camp. I wanted to go exploring and hiking, and I didn't want to track in all that mud into my vehicle. So I parked about 1 kilometer down the road, which is about a little over half a mile away, at the edge of a forest and a pumpkin patch. Because this is the first week of me wild camping with my diesel heater and my electrics, I can plug in my rice cooker steamer, and I have a plug-in kettle now. This is my first week of going out and wild camping as a fully functional home on wheels. My plan is to go up north in northern Ontario to wild camp up there. And of course I will be having campfires, and I'm planning to do some camp cookouts. But in this video, I just think I'm going to be doing what I typically do is I get a can of soup or a can of beans, and I add stuff to it, and I have a sandwich, which is nothing thrilling, but it's my life, so I am going to videotape it and share that with you. I know this video is called Cold Weather Camping. It's going to be cool tonight, around freezing, and tomorrow will be below freezing. So it'll be a good test for my diesel heater and for the insulation in my vehicle and how comfortable or uncomfortable it will be. I'm pretty confident I'm going to be fine. I've slept in this vehicle multiple times without a heater, above freezing, and just with a sleeping bag and blanket, and it was great. So I'm going to brush my teeth, maybe make myself a cup of tea, either listen to an audiobook or watch another one of my silly movies. I don't know which one, or maybe I'll just crack the window open and listen to the serenity of nature, the everything of silence. That sounds good to me. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, good night. Hello first responders, war veterans, and everyday heroes. I'm at Park Citizen. I already forgot the name of the beach.